Today, I am here and interviewing Eden Mejia. She is an awesome agent. She's a leader, and we want to help agents and educate them and to have a bigger business and a bigger life, right? So I thought Eden would be the perfect person to interview and see what she does to succeed in her business.
So sweet. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So what did you do before real estate?
Oh, seems like a lifetime ago. So before real estate, my career was in cosmetology. And so I had done hair and kind of got pushed into owning a salon at a very young age at 21 years old. It was either take it over or find something else to start all over again. And so by the help of my parents and people around me, I was able to start that, and then shortly moved up here to Northwest Arkansas and opened Urban Bliss in downtown Bentonville. And that was actually the year that Crystal Bridges was opening when I moved here, and was really blessed with business. I didn't even know what the best of the best was, and we made that our second year in business here. And I loved the creative side. So I always knew I wanted to be working in that space. So yeah.
So how did you become a real estate agent? Who did you meet? What happened? And tell us that story.
Life changes, right? And so I actually ended up having to have shoulder surgery from a past sports injury. And at the time, my now husband and I were looking at houses. And after being out of work in hair and not able to do anything for over 8 months, it made me really realize I don't need to depend on my extremities to make money. And so I really was fascinated by real estate. I love architecture, design, and I love people. And Dana Proctor, who's one of my very dear friends at the time, was helping us. And I started doing one of these like travel club things just to try to make money on the side. I made no money doing it, by the way. But I made amazing connections. And her partner at the time said, even if you can sell this, you could sell real estate. And so here I am.
Oh, I just love it. It's all about relationships, right?
Absolutely.
So what gets you out of bed every morning and keeps you going?
Oh, wow. I mean, beyond the love and passion for my family to just provide an incredible life that my parents instilled in me. Beyond that, I just really want to make a change. I mean, that is truly what gets me up in the morning every day is how am I going to better not just my life, the people that I touch throughout my day and who are connected to me in life, but the whole. Like I want to make a big change in this world and also empower women through being able to find leadership in things that they love to do and passionate about.
Love that. So thinking back when you first started real estate, looking back, what failures did you go through? Because, we talk about failing forward fast because most successful people have a lot of failure in their life, right? So tell us about some of your failures.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the word failure, by the way. I feel like actually lessons can't be learned it's like for one lesson or gain, you actually came from 2 steps back or find your way going back to find that way forward. And so I'm not a big fan of the word failure, but I do think challenges are meant to come up because that's all part of the evolution. And if you don't find change or hardship, you're not evolving. And so some of mine would be, I guess, specifically to real estate is knowing that your value, it has to be believed by you before other people can believe your value. When I was really young getting into real estate, I didn't sometimes stick up for myself, because I was a young girl. I had never owned my own house. So I thought to myself, like, why should people trust me? And that's like those, like, my 5-year-old calls it my brain playing tricks on me. And he says that now, which I love. And just knowing your value and what you bring to the table is so important. And then also knowing when to say no. Like also getting into real estate, you feel like you just have to like take everything and anyone, and people will drain you if you take on everything. You just should really be selective in really what you want to focus on and be just the best you can be at that. And then nurture those relationships to expand what you want to do with your career.
I love that you talk about value because we say you can't give what you don't have. So you definitely have to value yourself and your knowledge and just who you are as a person in order to help add value to other people. So, and you do that very well. So what would you attribute to your success looking at your business today?
So early on, really just drive, hunger. I was working at a very young age in my family's restaurant. So work ethic has been instilled in me. I don't think that's ever been something I haven't had, but beyond that, just having the drive and motivation from the people surrounding me. My husband is the most incredible person I've ever met in my entire life. He's the smartest man I know, and he's charismatic. And to be around somebody daily like that has achieved so many things that he's worked so hard for, it just naturally, I think, just comes as contagious to somebody that wants to have that for themselves. So him doing construction has been such an amazing thing for my business. But beyond that, just really nurturing the relationships and the people, just being really good at it. Just loving what you do and caring for people throughout the process is so important, So treating people the way you want to be treated. It's like going back to kindergarten, simple things,
Right. So looking at your business, what are your top lead sources, would you say?
Absolutely be Sphere, circle prospecting, absolutely. Open houses, absolutely. Again, what I'm doing now is not like where I came from, which again was part of the evolution of my business. But those three, I would say, are the top things that would bring me my business now.
Awesome. So you don't only just sell real estate, you have other businesses, right?
I do.
Can you tell us about those?
So after, getting to real estate, I really have always had a love for storytelling and used to make movies when I was a young child with the huge recorders and the humongous microphones. And so I love directing. I love storytelling. I love just the imaginative side of life. And I realized when I had my child through, the end of 2019 and going into COVID, and that was also the most insane time of the year for real estate, especially here in Northwest Arkansas. And sitting there, I thought to myself, I'm like, what do I really want for myself out of this? And what is it that drives me to do real estate at this point? And I really, really loved the marketing side of it. I had fun with it. And so I now have Revolution Media, but we go by Revo Media, which is a digital marketing agency. So we like to specialize in bringing a unique and personalized experience to people or small businesses, brands, influencers here in Northwest Arkansas who are looking to attract their target, audience or just goal online, and doing it in really, really organic ways. So, yeah.
So you're a leader, and I see that in you every day, and that's what I love about you. You're a leader. So what do you do to personally grow yourself?
Doing things for myself is so important because we will typically always look out for other people. But honestly, being a leader or CEO or entrepreneur in any way is a very lonely place. And so, just understanding yourself is so important. And I journal so much. I have my time that I have my prayer time and my goal setting time that I allocate in the morning. It's like my quiet time is why I get up so early. It's the one time my phone's silent. And then also I dance. I've loved dancing my whole entire life. I've danced since I was 2. So I do partner dancing like, salsa, cha-cha, East Coast, West Coast swing. That's like my outlet. And then also traveling and meeting people. I don't like to settle. So I got to be moving. I got to have spontaneity. And because arithmetically, life can get very, very similar easily into the routine. And by the way, some people love routine. I think routine's great. I got to have a wrench thrown in my schedule. So doing exhilarating things like going out on the lake or going skydiving or jumping off cliffs, diving with sharks. I love all the things. So living life to the fullest, honestly.
Love that. So if you could go back to your 16-year-old self,
Oh, my.
what would you tell her?
No. 16-year-old. You know what you need to do. Understand how big your voice is to get you there, and don't let anybody else shape your future for you. Understand that you create your future, and good job. You did it.
Love that. Love that. Well, thanks. We appreciate you being here and sharing your journey with us.
Thank you.
Yeah. And how could they get a hold of you?
Oh, well, you can call me, of course. I lead Diamond Property Group. You can find us online. We have all of our social channels and also our website. And then also you can call my cell phone anytime. I'm a realtor, so all that's public information. But would love for you guys to reach out. Anything for digital marketing needs or Revo Media. So ours is revomedia.agency or nwadiamondpropertygroup.com.
Thank you.
Thanks.